Okay, sir. Good day and welcome to our show.
Yes, nice to have me again here.
Yeah, we are so delighted having you here. So, how are you?
We thank God for today. At least we are looking strong and healthy, so nothing much.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
how's it been since our last show?
everything's been good. Yeah, no, nothing much. Just the state of the country right now with the
Yeah.
whole world about the virus and stuff. So it's actually making some changes in our day-to-day activities. But everything is smooth.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
And so our conversation today is about your music career and where you get your inspiration from and
Okay.
your aspiration for the future, right?
Okay.
But before we get to that, we would like you to discuss a little bit about uh, the coronavirus outbreak. How has this pandemic affected your daily activities and your lifestyle?
Damn, it's affected it a lot. Like you can't actually do anything freely nowadays. Like you can't go anywhere. You can move around like before. Like take for example, I have a music video I had to do on the 8th, and another one on the 2nd. But I can't move around, because of the virus. So we had to postpone every activity we had. So it has actually slowed a lot of stuff down, especially musically about my career. Like
The Thai authorities have put in place certain measures to
okay,
save the general public,
yep.
and we would like to know, like, how seriously are you taking these safety measures?
Man, as you can see, I'm moving around with my mask. Like I ain't taking no chances here. You know what I'm saying? Like before coming here, I had to I had the sanitizer, the hand wash, do all of that, and I came here. Maybe you didn't notice that when I washed my hands right away. So
Immediately.
it's almost like I should put on the mask on the show,
Yeah.
But well, let's just say I'm talking in a free zone for now. So yeah, I'm actually that thing like yesterday I went to the shopping mall. I realized you can't enter the shopping mall without having a mask on.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
was like, damn.
yeah.
So I had to go back home and
Get your mask.
yeah, I just forgot. Yeah, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna grab something snappy,
Yeah,
but they said no, even if you're getting a chewing gum, you need to wear that. So I actually like what they're doing, and I hope everyone respects it.
yeah. So okay, that's been said, and let's get back to our conversation for today. We are going to be talking about your music career and your aspiration for the future. So we want to know, in a general sense, right?
Yeah.
Who is a musician and what does he or she do?
So a musician is basically someone who can you can play a musical instrument or
Sing.
sing, rap,
Right.
perform, compose,
Wow.
all of that. That
It,
makes music.
it really includes a lot of people.
Man, don't you see these guys doing all this music, the Jay-Z's, Eminem, all of that? Like, let's go back to Africa, Jovi's, and the others. It's not easy, man. It includes a lot, especially with a musician who does all of that alone.
Wow. That
Yeah, like
very
take
taxing.
take for example, you have Jovi back
Jovi
in Cameroon.
Yeah.
He composes, he produces, he
Wow.
sings, he raps.
Wow.
Man, I can't produce a soundtrack. I'm not a producer, but I can write, I can compose. You see?
So what role do they play?
Wow, music. Let me just say, music plays a big role in the society.
Yeah.
Just take for example, right? There was no music in the world, just silence. You can't leave, man.
Exactly.
It's almost like water. It's just no sound. So we play. I include myself. We play a lot of roles in the society. Like for example, through music, you can get a lot of information,
Of course, of course.
a lot of a lot of motivation. Yeah, a lot. You get a lot. Like take movies for example. You can't actually have a movie without a soundtrack behind it.
Yeah, yeah.
Like sometimes you're watching a movie and there's that serious part in the movie, like scary. Then the producer like puts in a sound like Imagine that part wasn't there. You wouldn't feel anything. You would just be
Exactly.
like, just normal, you know? So
Yeah.
that's already one thing. Like, music plays a lot, even in the movie industry. Yeah. And motivational speakers, like we got rap, like I'm talking more of rap, like we got this guy, he's of late now, Tupac.
Yeah.
He was so good. Like, he rapped about almost everything. Yeah, he encourages people. He even rapped about his mom, appreciated the mom, you know.
Yeah.
So that's music, man. It brings a lot to people. You can actually recall so many things. It can actually help you. You can sit today and you're sad and you listen to a soundtrack. It actually calms you down.
Yeah.
So it plays a lot of roles, man. If I want to talk about it, I could talk to you tomorrow. It plays musicians and music play a lot of role in the society. So as a whole, sure.
Okay. And so we'd like to talk about in your own opinion, right?
Yeah.
Um, the most popular songs nowadays. Let's take for example back home in Cameroon.
Yeah.
Do you think that these songs carry the insightful information that can help educate the society?
That's okay. I'm going to, maybe it's like kind of a competition. Songs nowadays and songs before, to my opinion, I don't know about
Others.
anybody, it's quite different in a sense. Like, nowadays, okay, let's focus on Cameroon, right? Nowadays, I don't actually feel those songs because now it's more about beats and dancing.
Okay.
That's
That's
the
just it.
society right now.
Yeah.
But before, it's more about the message. Yeah, so right now you can just listen to a beat, ding, 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 ding. You just that you see everybody wakes up. They
Dancing.
don't care what you're saying. If you're saying what the hell, no, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, but in the '90s, let's say in the '90s, man, every song had a particular message, even if it's the dancing. You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say all songs, but if we're talking generally, like you asked, I think the information nowadays, it's not as before.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's something we need to work on, especially like like rap. Okay, I'm a rapper, right? In Cameroon right now, rap doesn't. I have fellow rappers, like colleagues, people I actually respect. That they're like my idols, right? But they're not well known. They're so underrated because no one talks about rap that much. It's more about Afro dance, but we have people who sit down because us as a rapper, we sit down to compose a whole song. It takes a lot because you're saying too many things at the same time. Whereas with the dancing type, you can just repeat the same thing and people keep dancing. So you have guys that sit all night and write, think, watch stuffs and try to put it down, but no one gives respect about that. They're like, oh man, we don't need that shit. But play something and talk about maybe an immoral stuff. Yeah, like say sing anything and talk about sex. Oh, okay, that's where you get
Everybody's gonna
guys
jump in.
falling into that. Oh yeah, man.
Okay, you've really explained a lot on. Let's get back to your personality, your own personal reasons, right? And like you mentioned, you're a songwriter and also a singer, right?
Yeah.
And so I would like to know, like, what really motivated you to become a musician?
Okay. Um. Okay. It started back when I was about maybe 8 years old. I like listening to hip hop. Yeah, back then we had the all kind of music channels, Trace, and MTV. First of all, I like the beats.
Yeah.
Okay, then it got to the message. For example, I had Eminem. He's always saying stuffs. Jay-Z's like I always try to grab something out of what the rapping or the singing.
Yeah.
So the message in the songs, it actually got to me at that age. Yeah, I saw myself to do like them in many ways. So I wrote my first song around about I was about 13 years old. I stayed with my mom all through. She didn't actually want me to do music, so
They appreciate it.
not really appreciate, but she didn't even want it. So I used to hide, go record, come back. Where you from? Maybe she sends you to the market to go buy something, and you just use that time to go record, and you come back about 3 hours later. You went to buy vegetables for 3 hours. You get the point. But so I was doing it in hiding, and what the real motivation came when there's this guy. He's a French rapper.
Yeah.
Yes, there's a French rapper. They call him Kerry James. To me, he's my favorite artist in the whole world. I'm an Anglophone, but I love him because he's always on some real shit about shit. To me, I'm following in his footsteps. Yeah, I'm more of a motivational rapper, like encourage.
People.
Yes, like if something is going wrong, I'm like, let's try to do it that way. So to me, what motivates me personally about me being a musician, like it's about to motivate people, encourage. You can see someone depressed, going through a lot. The music, you can rap about, hey, don't worry, be happy. Everything's gonna be alright. Nothing lasts forever. It can move that person. That's what, to me, what motivates me is the motivation. Okay. Yes, that's the secret.
Oh, Mr. Mekle. Okay, let's take a short commercial break, and when we come back, we will continue from where we just ended.